Hey guys, I'm Chuck.
And I'm Alli.
And we are AlliChuck Adventures, and we are going to tell you something. This might have been one of our favorite camping trips of recent memory.
Yes, we are here at Holder Mine Campground again, and we are doing some off-road jeeping.
And some off-road mudding. We also discovered some caves that are really cool. This was a fun weekend, and we can't wait to show you guys everything we did. Doors off, and Georgia girl is ready to do some of her real first off-roading. I think Nikki is enjoying the jeeping life too. She definitely likes having the doors off. We are in Dave's cave, right?
Yep, Dave's cave.
So we just had breakfast. We've actually got the doors off the Jeep and ready to go. Well, we've done our first couple hills. So far, so good. We're having fun.
It's awesome.
Okay, so one of the first things we did Saturday morning.
About 10 o'clock, we hit the Jeep trails.
Yep, we really appreciated having some people who were experienced with Nate and Kim to lead the way for us, because we've never done this before. And their Jeep was decked out with everything, with the winch and the jacks and the floodlights and you name it.
They had everything that they needed in case we got stuck.
Yeah, so the first trail we hit was, I believe it was called trail, it was either 9 or 10. I'll have to double check. I'll put a subtitle down below for sure, but it was either trail 9 or 10 that we went on first.
The trails are really cool. Like, there were some offshoots here and there with really fun hills to climb up, and everything was really unlevel and very soft sand, I would say, though. Several spots on the trails where one wheel will be like well higher than the other side, so the Jeep is tipping like 20%.
Yeah, Nate had the gyroscope in his Jeep, and he said we never really went past 20%, but I'll tell you what, there was times where we felt like we were going to tip over.
Yeah, it was a little scary at times, but it was so much fun.
Yeah, and you're like going between a cutout of the road.
You feel like you're in a little tunnel.
Yeah, yeah, it's better than any ride you'll ride at Busch Gardens, I'll tell you that for sure.
That is so true.
At least in our opinion. We're definitely hooked. But yeah, we did that. There was a couple hills. I got stuck on one. It's pretty funny that I was trying to get up the hill. Alli and Nikki got out of the Jeep, and I
spun out, and mud went all over.
Sand. It was mainly sand there.
Yeah. But it was chunks of clay, and
yeah, Nikki didn't like that. I couldn't get up the hill, so I ended up having to have Nate go up the hill for me, and then I got
teased the rest of the day.
I got a little bit of ribbing the rest of the day. The rest of the weekend, actually.
Yeah.
We are checking out some caves. We are going through some woods right now.
Yeah. This is so awesome.
So much fun. We left Nikki back at the RV this time.
Yeah, she was so hot. Yeah, we decided to leave her back in the RV just because we didn't want to overheat her. Let her rest, and decided to check out these caves.
And we discovered Dame's Caves, which is, it was about a 20 to 30 minute drive from here. It's not far, but you kind of have to go around pretty much the whole forest section here to get to it. And it was probably, they said it was like a half a mile hike back to the caves. I felt like it was a little longer. I didn't have my watch on to track it, and Alli didn't either. But it was hot. This Saturday was still really hot, and we were at that point really glad we left Nikki back in the RV. But we made it to Dame's Cave, and oh my goodness, it was so much fun.
Yeah, so you're climbing down into this cave, and it's really neat. Once you get down there, you just look around. There's a lot of graffiti that people have put up on the wall. It's really cool. Mm-hmm. And then there's a part where you duck underneath, and when you come out the other side, you're
in a whole other room.
A whole other room, yeah, pretty small.
There you go, you made it.
Hey!
We should all stand and look down.
Are we gonna do a seance in here?
That's what it feels like. We're about to do a ritual.
Yeah.
We got a really cool picture. We'll show that right now of us all together.
Mm-hmm. And that was Alli's idea. She was like, we should set the camera down and all like look down at the camera, and it turned out really cute.
Yeah.
And Yeah, we hung out there for a little bit. There was a couple other little caves around there. Like, I think one was called the Barbie Cave, and I'm not sure what the others were, but Dame's Cave was the main big cave.
That was the one that we had actually heard about that we needed to check out. So.
We are in Dame's Cave, right?
Yep, Dame's Cave.
It's not much cooler down here than it is up top.
Very humid.
Very humid. Got a long walk back, too. So we came back after Dame's Cave and had dinner, and Jamie and Sharon made Philly cheesesteaks for us. Oh my goodness,
good.
on the Blackstone. It was so good. We are fixing to have some Philly cheesesteaks, courtesy of Jamie and Sharon. While we're playing cornhole and having fun, they're over here cooking.
Well, this is fun.
Yep, it's camping. Alli had the brilliant idea, because she comes up with brilliant ideas. What was your brilliant idea, Alli?
To go off-road jeeping at night.
That was fun. We got to this one part in one of the trails. It was a big open spot, and he did just kind of like a one little donut, and we were like, that's cool. That was fun.
I was like, do it again. I want to do a donut again.
Oh, we're doing donuts. Oh, we're in the middle of a storm of gravel and sand. I smell rubber burning. Woo! It was awesome. So we did that and we came back. That was really all we did. Just kind of drove through the forest and exploring the forest at night. One thing was very strange that we found here. All the trails and all the jeeping we did, we seen one piece of wildlife, and that was a bunny rabbit.
That was it.
That's it. No deer, no nothing. I'm shocked.
Yeah, and there's no snakes.
Barely even any squirrels. We've only seen like a couple squirrels since we've been here this time. Which,
Seen some butterflies.
yeah, disappointing to Nikki, because Nikki does love her squirrels.
We came back. We played some rummy.
Played some rummy.
Had campfire.
So on Friday night, Kim made these steak and chicken kebabs that we cooked on our Blackstone, and oh my goodness, were they good.
Oh,
We had those for leftovers the
lunch
next
the
day.
next day.
Yeah, it was awesome. Broccoli
it was
salad.
so good.
We've been spoiled on this trip. We'll tell you, we had Kim's great cooking on Friday night, and Jamie's and Sharon's great cooking on Saturday night.
And breakfast. Don't forget the breakfast.
Well, they
Pancakes with blueberries and chocolate chips and
Oh,
raspberries and
Oh yeah, we've been well fed on this trip, except after Kim and Nate left yesterday around 3 or 4 o'clock, and then Jamie had to leave. Jamie, Sharon, and Ethan had to leave around 6. We said goodbye to them. That was sad. It's always sad saying goodbye to your friends and knowing that it's going to be a few months probably before you get to see them again. We were like, what are we going to do now? Who's going to feed us?
Kim and Nate left behind their hot dogs from Maine. The red hot dogs.
I have never seen a red hot dog.
No.
I said it looked like a balloon. It looked like they were wrapped in balloon.
So last
They're good.
night, we had some last night. And on the grill, right?
Some today.
And then we had some on the fire. We actually pulled a stick off the tree and
Skewered it.
had some little weenie roast going on.
Yep. So we've definitely eaten good on this trip. We may have to do a little fasting when we get home. Shed a couple of those pounds.
So, because we have a Carnival crew gig coming up in a couple weeks, playing at the Georgia-Florida game. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, that's up in Jacksonville. So anybody that's going to be in the Jacksonville area on October 30th, we will be playing the tailgate pregame for the Florida Gators Georgia Bulldogs game. And we're going to be, I guess, Twisted Tea is the sponsor of it. So I guess they're going to have a stage out there. We'll know more once we get there Friday night.
And I'm a Bulldog.
She's a Bulldog, that's for sure. She went
That's
to Georgia.
where I went to school.
And she was going to wear a Georgia t-shirt, and we were like, maybe you shouldn't do that. You know, there's probably a lot of Gator fans
Yeah,
there.
because we're in Florida country.
Yeah, but yeah, if you're in the area, come on out and say hey and check out the show if you've ever been curious about our Motley Crue tribute band. One thing we did get to do before Nate and Kim had to leave yesterday is we found the clay pit near Brooksville. This is where we got a little mud on the tires. Not only on the tires, on the Jeep,
Inside
in the Jeep,
inside the engine,
on our faces, on our arms. We were
every crevice that we never even knew we even had.
It was so much fun. So we made it to the clay pit. Nate and Kim went up a couple of hills because there's a bunch of these little hills. It's like a big open circle here, and you can just run up and down these hills.
Whatever you want to do.
And we had just a little bit of rain the night before with that cold front that was coming through. And there was just a little bit of mud. And as we were coming in, and we were like having fun spinning out in the mud, you know, and because we were basically saying we wish we could find some mud. We want to go mudding, and it's been so dry lately. Well, all of a sudden I see Nate and Kim and their Jeep go through what looked like just grass.
Yeah.
And
weeds and stuff.
Yeah, and all of a sudden he says, "Found the mud." So he was like, "Go through it," and I'm like, "Oh, I don't know." It looked like something our Jeep would get stuck in, you know.
We're like, well, they have all the attachments and everything they need to get us out, so let's just go for it.
He says, "I'll pull you out if you get stuck. Don't worry." I'm like, "Okay."
All right, go. Woo!
I went for it for the first time, and it was so much fun. I can't even tell you. So then I loaded Alli up, went back through it, and then Alli got to go.
I was like, I want to do it by myself now.
Okay, here we go. Alli's going to try to go through the mud. This is going to be interesting. I bet we pull her out. What do you want to bet?
Give her hell, Alli.
She made it! Woohoo! So we had a lot of fun there. We were the only ones there, and Jamie and Sharon did not take their new Jeep through it. I don't blame them. They still have carpet on the inside. They didn't really want to, get their Jeep
all
messed
nasty
up.
And inside.
Ours is just, we're just going to hose it out and pull the drain plugs and let it drain. I'll show you a little clip here where Nikki was running down the hill.
She had a ball.
Oh yeah, she was
running around,
playing like a pup, and she thought, as she's running down this hill, she didn't know that there was a big spin out spot where people,
their tires
spun out.
Spun out.
Like cut a piece in the dirt, and she's running down and she hits that and she face plants and slides. We're all laughing at her. She was not a happy dog that we were all laughing at her. She does not like to be laughed at. We got up and started running circles.
Yeah, she was fine, but
she's a crazy dog.
She is crazy.
She's had a lot of fun this weekend. We've all been playing like kids and reliving some of our youth, I guess you might say. At least for me, I used to do a lot of crazy things when I was a kid driving. This morning we got up, we had some breakfast, played some Skippo.
Well, we're getting ready to hike. We're gonna go check out the Jeep cave. We were looking for it yesterday, couldn't find it. It's right here.
This, I hope, is what leads to the Jeep cave. We're gonna check it out and see.
Well, we made it to the Jeep cave. It looks really cool.
It's about a half a mile walk back in. Not too bad.
Pretty moss.
So I'm gonna go down and explore first. Oh wow, there's some carving in the rock up there. Look at that. Alli's crawling back in the cave.
Oh, this is cool.
You can stand up?
Oh yeah. Come on in.
Yep, the Jeep cave is, I'll tell you this now, I had my watch on, so I measured it. It's exactly a half-mile hike back to it. Not a strenuous hike at all.
And when you duck underneath, you come back out and you're in, it's kind of like a little...
Like a crack.
Crack, yeah, very narrow.
Yeah.
I definitely did a lot of looking for snakes and spiders before I let Nikki kind of go deeper in because I was a little worried. And she was smelling in the holes and stuff.
There's definitely been animal in there. She was smelling for something.
And she was whining, so she knew there was something had been in there.
Or something was still in there, maybe. Yeah. But that was really neat. We didn't expect much from the Jeep cave after seeing Dame's Cave. And it is smaller. It's a lot smaller than Dame's Cave.
But it's cool. It's very neat. And that beautiful green moss on the rock. And really
people like basically carved it looked like almost like hieroglyphs in it. There was like a lot of carving. It's just neat. We like finding those kind of things off the beaten path that are not exactly the main tourist thing. Because I think Dame's Cave, even when we were there Saturday, there was quite a few people there. Mm-hmm. And obviously it's Monday now, so most people are back to work and everything. But I don't think that you're going to find a lot of people going to that one like you will the Dame's Cave. So if you're staying here at Holder Mine, definitely take the time. You don't have to have a Jeep to get to it. You can just drive whatever vehicle you have because it's just a gravel road. And just take that road to the end, turn right, and you'll see that hiking trail there within 1/10 of a mile. And you can just pull off the side of the road. There's enough space you can pull off and park and just hike back in. It's pretty awesome. We're definitely going to do that again. And
We've discovered that this campground has so much to offer that we are going to make this part of like home away from home because we just love it so much.
Yep.
Since we've gotten bit by the off-road jeeping, we are definitely going to be coming back here a lot.
Yeah, this is going to be like the way we would always go to Cedar Key for quick getaways. I think this is going to be now probably more of our quick getaway, even though we still love Cedar Key. But it's close enough that Alli can follow behind me in the Jeep, and it's only like 45 minutes to an hour from the house. Mm-hmm. It's even closer than Cedar Key when you
don't have to get on the freeway, which is nice.
And it's just so much fun. I can't even tell you how much fun we've had jeeping this weekend.
It's so peaceful being out. I feel like you're driving right into a forest and just what you are. I mean, it's just such a neat nature vibe.
It's been great to recharge our batteries here this weekend, for sure.